girl. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here.
Jesus.
Come here.
Glory. Allah. Allah. Jesus. Glory. Killer Mike rap music.
Oh.
The best project ever.
Hey, let's turn it off. We're live. We're live, pal. We can't listen to that. Gotta get us this TOS, man.
Well, Killer Mike will understand.
Well, is it Killer Mike stuff or is it somebody else running Killer Mike stuff?
No, it's Killer Mike stuff.
Well, I don't want to take the chance.
Well, it's technically
better safe than sorry.
It's technically title running Killer Mike stuff. If you're being real.
But who owns the music? Does Killer Mike own his own masters?
I imagine.
It's better safe than sorry. Remember Zephyr McGrath? Whatever. What was his actual name?
JK. Jonathan Kidd Arteaga.
He get married.
Yeah, I saw. Did you meet him?
He was playing.
You were right.
He was always
in his room playing guitar. He was really good at it.
Either guitar or Guitar Hero.
No, Guitar
he did
Hero.
Both, honestly.
Huh?
He did both, honestly.
I know, he was really good at both. He was ridiculously good at both. Was that Guitar Hero or he introduced me to this game called Stepmania, which is ridiculous. Tell me why I had the thought that what if, like, I saw Dr. Pimple Popper and I'm like, huh.
The heck is a Dr. Pimple Popper?
You didn't see that?
No.
Dr. Pimple Popper is a person who, that is what she, I think she's a dermatologist and that's what she specializes in.
Guess who I don't want to meet? Some Dr. Pimple Popper. It's like meeting Dr. Pooper Scooper. Dr. Pimple Popper and her cousin Dr. Pooper Scooper. Woo!
If you are a real person, please type hello.
No, I'm not typing hello. Dork. Where's my... Oh, my laptop's over there because I'm going to need it in a few minutes.
Why is he... Never mind.
What?
What did he say this time?
Who?
Because he never read Mein Kampf. Of course, he... That doesn't... I think it was all in...
What? Trump doubles down on immigrant blood.
I don't even know what he said.
The fact that they keep talking about this guy is helping his case, is helping his campaign out. And I wish they would just shut up.
Right.
The more they talk about him, and the more they do stuff. Did you hear about what Colorado did? The Colorado Supreme Court?
Yeah.
That's not going to... I don't think it's going to stand.
Who knows?
It's got to go... So it's got to go to the U.S. Supreme Court.
Right.
And the thing is, the U.S. Supreme Court
is heavily conservative.
Is a super majority in conservative.
Right.
The thing is, they're trying to say that the 14th Amendment.
Yeah.
But I'm like, if he hasn't been charged for insurrection, so he hasn't been charged, so he hasn't been convicted. That's not going to stand because then you're gonna be fumbling into the innocent until proven guilty situation, and so he was never proven to be.
I was about to say something that could probably get us in a lot of trouble, but.
Well, I don't care for the guy. I don't care for none of these people.
Yeah, no, that's.
It's all a game.
Yeah. It is. Game of our lives, and nobody cares.
Today, nobody cares, but tomorrow, they still won't.
You know why? This is why I just stick with fiction. I just stick with fiction.
I told you I love politicians. I love politics. I just don't like politicians.
I feel like there's a. It's hard to decipher between the two.
No, there's a good way to decipher them.
I mean, yeah, but I just choose not to.
It's like people who say I like studying psychology just don't like people.
People make problem. Complicate things.
Yeah.
Bring unneeded chaos.
like the study. Just don't like the people involved in the study. I don't know why this is on MSNBC. They're
Was
part of the
anybody? I
problem.
would say, was anybody watching MSNBC? Does anybody watch MSNBC in here?
Not really. Old Democrats do.
Is America?
I don't
Hey,
watch.
Hey, slow your roll. My parents are old Democrats.
Your parents are old conservatives
How do you
who
know
just
that?
happen to vote Democrat.
That's actually fair.
Because your parents are black,
Yeah.
and the mass majority of older black people are conservatives who just happen to vote Democrat.
That is true because they hate the other guy. That's Dr. Pimple Popper, by the way. No, she's. I'm lying. I didn't forget she's Asian. I knew she was Asian.
She
Forgot.
looks.
She's Asian.
Like, I don't know what she looks like, dog. That's the crazy part.
The rules don't apply to her.
Oh my lord, here we go again. See, you always come up here because you bored or you just miss me or something. Hey, speaking of which, you like that still?
She makes me think.
My first stat in the game yesterday was a steal.
A steal.
Yes, my first stat I
You were
recorded was a
very
steal.
excited, weren't you?
Yeah, I was excited because I didn't get any blocks. I didn't get any blocks yesterday, and that's usually what I'm known for, blocking people shots. It's to the point where I would tell people like, "Shut up! I'll block your shot." I'm not watching Little House on the Prairie.
No, don't.
Ooh, Duck Dynasty. I'm not watching that either, though.
Just put on WWE and call it a day.
Is there a WWE channel here?
Yeah, bro, it was at the top.
Oh, did I pass already?
Yeah, it was at the very top, bro.
Did you see it?
Yes,
Am I tripping?
you might be.
Sweet Christmas. I don't see no WWE channel.
No, that's not the top.
There is the top.
There was a. Let me see this thing. Give me here.
Look, dog, what do you mean?
I
what
know.
do you
I saw
mean?
There was a WWE channel.
Yeah, it was at
here.
the bottom. That's where all the specialized channels are.
Oh, then there.
This is all like the normal TV stuff.
Is that Cartoon Network?
Nobody's watching Cartoon Network in 2023.
That's completely fair.
The kids don't watch Cartoon Network in 2023.
I miss Cartoon Network. I miss the Cartoon City era. Cartoon Network City era Cartoon Network.
Broncos country. Let's
where
ride.
they had all of them, when they had all of them in like
Family
mingling
Feud.
around each other in a giant city. It was awesome.
Why is there a drunk history?
Drunk History is good.
Good burger. I can almost watch this movie. Watch this.
I
I'm
know.
gonna put this on. I'm gonna tell you what's being said, or not. Ooh, Jerry Springer Maury. Rest in peace to Jerry.
Yeah.
Ed Sullivan.
I don't know about Ed Sullivan.
Ed Sullivan. What do you mean? What do I know Ed Sullivan? I participated. Remember when they did Bye Bye Birdie? I was in that
When did?
in high school. I was in the Bye Bye Birdie musical. I was in the orchestra pit, but still, I was in that, and I was in Annie.
We did a production of Annie.
Hmm?
We did a production of Annie at Western Brand.
Yes, senior year.
I must not have gone to that.
Senior year. I remember it. Give me 1 second, guys. That was fun. That was probably the best one. That was probably the most fun I ever had. Even though most of the practices were very stressful because it was a bunch of relationship issues.
Really? Like amongst the cast members?
No, amongst people that I was cool with.
What do you mean relationship
And me.
issues?
I had a lot of relationship issues in senior year. My senior year sucked.
Oh,
I had a girl.
lost her.
I left her. Then we got back together. Then I left her again. I was a toxic F boy.
What?
Huh?
Why were you toxic?
I had my toxic F boy period.
I would never.
It was only for like 3 months. Leave me alone. There's an Impact channel.
There is a WWE channel around there somewhere. I know I'm not into Genjutsu because I know I saw.
There's a
it.
Yu-Gi-Oh channel. Oh, I'm not watching no Yu-Gi-Oh.
No, I'm not watching straight Yu-Gi-Oh for 5 hours.
Say we here for 5 hours.
Now Black Lagoon. That's a show.
Jimmy Kimmel. Alright, these are all Burger Tour. Yeah, right now we're just looking at the channels to see. Hey, I'm Mr. Pierce. Oh, that's my other thing. That's my other cringy thing I probably say on a regular basis. At the drop of a hat, I just say, I'm Mr. Pierce.
Can you just search it?
Can you search it? Let's see. This is Yo-Yo.
Ooh, Archer.
I think it's Archer.
Archer was one of the greatest shows of all time, honestly. Want to do biographies?
Just throw something on. I guess we could just throw something on. I just want to throw something on for.
All right, let's do rivals. Austin.
It's really just gonna be like.
What was that? Stone Cold and Brett. Where's Austin Rock?
Oh shoot! Not all more like this. Available now.
Taker Orton.
Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns.
That's not a rivalry.
I mean, it is though.
Really?
It's the modern day Cena Orton.
Okay, what else you got?
Rock Cena,
Triple H Batista,
Trish
Lita.
Lita, Brock Roman, Undertaker Orton, Hogan
I
Piper.
guess Taker Orton.
It was.
I guess we could do
Oh,
Taker Orton.
Taker Orton.
Yeah.
That was a very good one though.
It was.
That was a fun one.
I was trying to watch Sean's biography earlier. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna order. All right.
Yo, what's going on? This is Unbounded once again. I'm your host, as always, the truth outlier to my. It's my left. Yeah, it's my left. Sometimes I have problems kind of telling my left from right. Don't judge me.
You like that sometimes? Bro?
It'd be like that, bro.
You really do.
It's winter break.
Should I get
Leave me alone.
Marco's Pizza?
Marco's Pizza's not bad.
It really isn't, but do I want pizza? I've had pizza recently. I'm trying to do different things.
I'm going with keto after Christmas.
Oof. I'm praying for you.
Oh no, I love it. I've always felt the best when I was on keto. Once I really hit ketosis, outside of the many times when I'm sitting on the toilet, I'm good.
Yeah, I think that's
Probably should have just said sitting on the toilet, but you know what it is.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Sitting on the toilet. Sitting on the toilet. That was a funny time during TikTok.
It was weird.
All right, where do you want to start
I
at?
feel like I don't know what I want, like exactly.
Where are we starting at today? You know what? I never did watch that video that you sent me. That so I'm gonna actually sit here and watch it now. The one regarding
Jason Whitlock.
Jason Trash Tate Whitlock. Let's hear it. Oh, this is from this originally tweeted by Republicans Against Trump.
History that, oh God, it was all just sexism, and we didn't have the right to vote until.
All right. First problem here is he said CPUSA.
Right. Mind you, I took that into account when watching it. So
just seeing CPUSA in the background was like, I got a feeling this is gonna be a bad take already.
It was a bad take.
And I will defend life before suffrage, because a vote used to represent the family. When we were a culture that really.
They love getting the Negroes that don't vote.
Right.
Really understood.
Like, Bull don't vote.
I know he doesn't vote.
At least Vivek started voting before he tried to run for president.
The natural order that God intended, man serving God, woman following man who serves God, man and woman developing and nurturing children. You only needed.
He's not married.
I know he's not. I'm sure.
I'm just throwing all the extra key context clues in there to let people realize we have a problem in this society of getting the most unqualified people to talk about things they're unqualified about.
Stephen A. Smith.
Stephen A. Smith. The fact that people still follow Jess Pearly things, who keep saying that women shouldn't have a voice. Peep the oxymoron there. Women shouldn't have a voice, and this is being told to you by a woman. Oh, are we? The West is a joke.
It is.
The West is an absolute joke.
It is a joke.
Vote per household, because that vote was about the entire family.
Hold on, run this back.
We needed one vote per household, because that vote was about the
So, are we playing heads and tails? Who's going to vote in the household?
Basically,
entire family, as they have destroyed our family structure and made this all an individual pursuit. Now everybody has to.
Voting has ruined the family structure.
no, he's according.
People like this
no,
are a threat to the democracy. Okay.
No, obviously, no, because according to him, the thing about it was, I think he's saying they, as in the left, which is exactly what he means when he said it. He said
Politicians have
he
ruined
said that
family
without
structure,
saying.
but I mean, there are some things where the things they have put in place have ruined the family structure. That is something I agree with. But again, remember how I told you, Ooga Booga takes always start with some truth, right?
Right.
Here we go.
Right.
Have a vote. And everybody has an agenda that a lot of times has nothing to do with family. The risks and the sacrifices that men made for the advancement of this country and for
Oh,
the
pause that.
benefit of all of us.
Pause that. The risk and the sacrifices that
Did women not make risk and sacrifices?
I was
too?
going to say that, but I was also going to say that probably as far as sacrifices go and risk, it's probably the dudes who didn't have all the money. You know, they didn't sacrifice a lot. A lot of people were saying, "Oh, I'm just going to uproot my life and hope it works out over wherever we're going." Carry on.
Like, I'm so starstruck at how stupid this is.
That's exactly why I said that.
The first comment says he's just saying that it was a different type of young Republic when a household voted. It's a good thing the Republicans passed on the 19th Amendment, though. Passed the 19th Amendment. Dude lives in strip clubs talking about family. That's tough. That is tough. Google's is Jason Whitlock married? And like I told you yesterday, the dude's a pearly simp. I watched probably like 5 minutes of his interview with Jess Pearly things a few months
Over
ago.
a white woman is crazy.
Simping for a white woman that's 26 looking like she's 46 is insane itself. Look, I am not against you, a black man, being with a white woman, or vice versa.
We're gonna get to that later.
Yeah, we'll get to that later. But when the same one that you are sipping over, one looks older than you, which is quite the accomplishment because he doesn't look young.
He really does. He looks
So
smaller.
that is a.
I'll
that
give
is-
him this. He looks smaller than before because I remember him being a lot heavier.
well, yeah, like 15 pounds smaller.
Yeah.
That's a heck of an accomplishment. Just for her to look older than him. Second of all, she is the queen of bad takes. Maybe they are meant for each other.
Yeah.
Maybe they are meant for each other. The queen of bad takes and the king of bad takes. Give them their crown, and I guess that it makes
Give them
sense.
their crown and then send them all. Send them.
And
out
then
to
send
sea.
them all to the land of Ooga Booga.
Yeah.
Get them
Go
out of
ahead,
here.
Ooga Booga.
The land of Ooga Booga. Oh, I'm kind of mad that I watched that now. We're gonna fight just
Well,
for
hey,
that.
Hey, you had to see it. Had to see it, so you had.
No,
to see
I
it.
didn't have to see it.
Oh, you just watched it.
I
didn't
mean,
tell you to watch it.
that's the crazy thing is that's not the most egregious thing you sent me this week.
What was the most egregious?
Where Mansoor typed out, "No one takes bat shots like Eminem." Yo, so initially I didn't see this tweet. I saw it from another account, and I thought it was a Kenny for Your Thoughts, because a Kenny for Your Thoughts as of late has been making a lot of very sus posts, and I'm like, bruh, because he's been talking about back shots. I'm like, dude.
Wait a minute. Like, hey, yo, wait a minute. Yeah, no, but yeah.
Yo, shout out to a Kenny for Your Thoughts, but you gotta chill, bro. And Mansoor, you gotta chill too, because nobody wants to hear about you. And I don't know what he's going by. I guess he's going by Dio again.
I think so. But I
Dio
know
taking
they're
back
gonna-
shots.
They're going to be.
And Dio's wait, both of them are married men.
Yeah.
Because Dio definitely has children.
Yeah. They're going to be at.
His sister's still fine though.
They're going to be at Effie's Big Gay Brunch in January. So is Billy.
Well, Billy's always there.
I know, but I'm just saying. And they're going to take on.
Billy's like the fifth most popular gay wrestler in the world.
They're going to take on Effie and Alley Catch.
I didn't tell you, Effie liked one of my posts.
No, you did not.
It's so funny, like, it was just weird how it happened. So, what happened?
Shout out to Effie, by the way.
It was something that I said, and I know I had to really look at what I said again, because I think I had Stephanie Hypes kind of pushed back at my point, but I think it was just a misunderstanding between what I was saying and what she thought I was saying in the situation. Let me go back to find it, because it was something that was very interesting, and I think what I was saying made sense. But then again, I said it, so I always think it makes sense. Unless I know it doesn't make sense, and I still want to say it anyway. No, it was a few days ago. It was about women. Oh, I know what it was. So it was Friday.
Okay.
Dax got mad at the woman for
Right.
getting her phone.
You
And
said
people,
Effie liked this post.
yeah,
Okay. What did you say?
and people were getting mad at her because why are you in the front row on your phone, this, that, and the third. Somebody even had the audacity to say that they should save the front row tickets for people who are going to be loud and boisterous. I'm like, no, you're going to save the tickets for whoever's going to pay for them. This is what, again, I say, wrestling fans, if they had the opportunity to run a company, they run it to the ground.
Yeah.
In a week.
Yeah.
Because they don't know how to run a business. So I said, I'm aware some of y'all have never taken a lady to a wrestling show,
Yeah.
let alone a date.
Yeah.
So let me ask this. I think I was meant to say, let me add this. Maybe she was only there because the guy beside her, which could have been her man, wanted to go. Maybe it was a gift for him. I don't know about you, but I've taken women to wrestling shows.
I never have. Yet.
I have. And there are some times where they are intrigued, and a lot of times they're intrigued in it because, oh, he's cute. Like Gabe. You met Gabe.
Yeah.
Gabe. The girls love Gabe.
Seems like he is
Both of my friends that I've taken with me, that've gone with me, love Gabe.
Gabe's pretty cool.
Gabe is real cool. And I think I told him, like, dog, every time I bring a friend with me, they just love you. And the last time I saw Gabe wrestle, he just got back off injury.
Okay.
And it was during a dark match at VCW. And so I didn't even know he was there. I was like, oh, shoot, that's Gabe.
Gabriel Kai.
Shout out to Gabriel Kai. The only person that I have ever collar elbow with,
Caught it up.
collar and elbow with.
Oh. But
He helped me collar elbow.
oh, that's right. We've never done that.
Yeah, I've literally forgot how to properly do a collar elbow tie, so don't ask.
Noted.
Anytime I think about wrestling training, I just think about the time that
You
I
just think about pain.
Yes, I think about being slapped in the chest 4 times.
Shout out to you for actually going through that, though. Like, that took some stones.
I didn't even get the bump. I don't. I think if I would have bumped, I would have just walked out.
That took stones to do that.
300-pound man chop you in the chest is not fun. Shout out to all the pro wrestlers out there.
They're all awesome.
What else?
That picture
Goofy
looked
cat.
good. What else?
Before
So
we
there
get
was
to some
that.
bigger stuff.
Then,
Let's talk about Cam Newton.
yeah. So
Let
give
me-
context of exactly what he said.
So I'm gonna go ahead and play the video real quick. I think that's Eric pulling in.
It is Eric. Give
All right, here's
context to exactly what he said.
Patrick Mahomes, Dak Prescott,
Uh-huh.
Oh, what's up?
Purdy, like, but Brock, they're not winning
All
because of him.
He's not turning the ball over.
He's managing the game. And if we were to put that in its own right as game managers, Brock, Purdy, Tua Tagovailoa, Jared Goff, and really, Dak Prescott. These are game managers. They're not difference makers.
And when you say game manager, I'm not asking you to go out and win the game. I'm just asking you not to lose.
Not to lose the game.
All right.
Okay.
What-
So
what
we
did you
actually
say?
talked about this at work today because you ain't got to know that. But we talked about this because we were like, to me, well, one of them disagreed with it. One of them didn't like the fact that doesn't believe Dak Prescott is a game manager. He's a game changer.
Go ahead.
Me personally, I've never really thought about it. I don't really give a lot of takes, you know that, unless depending on what it is. This, I was like, okay, Goff is manager.
Yes.
That's just based on what I've seen from Jared Goff.
So do you want to go down the list of every starting quarterback and see where we place them?
Yes.
All right. So let's start with your division. So
Okay.
Dak.
Dak is a game changer because racking up 400 yards in a game, you know,
If we're going by what Cam
Nobody-
is saying is a game manager, I'm going to put him game manager.
replay his definition again.
So
Did he give a definition?
Yeah, so
or
basically-
was he just listening?
he said somebody that plays within the system,
Right.
but they're not the guy that's going to be the one that will just take over a game at the drop of a hat. I think Dak is just a very good at what he's told to do. And he does have a lot of very dangerous weapons. At any time, you can have CD go off, Gallup can go off. Y'all had that young tight end, Jake Ferguson. So I'm gonna put him he's probably at the top of game managers. Howell, I think we both will agree on that he's a game manager.
Sam Howell's a game manager.
I guess we'll say DeVito, game manager.
Yeah.
Jalen.
He's he's becoming game manager. Because what I'm seeing, it's like he's half and half.
So the system does run through him.
Yes. But performance
I'm going to say
Performance-wise.
that I haven't seen anything that just says, okay,
You're
this dude
changing the
is
game.
like, yeah. We talked about the switch yesterday,
'Cause, like-
but at the same time, I'm not. That's really just a system.
Because a lot of what he's done recently is a lot of the moves he's making is like, okay, don't lose the game.
Yeah.
Like, for example,
So
the game Monday night.
yeah,
He had a chance to win it or seal it.
no, his defense is just
But
not good.
I mean, but still, he did what
Though,
he could.
did you see those two big plays that
Plus
DK
he threw the
made on the
pick.
game-winning drive?
Plus, he threw the pick. You know.
So here's the thing about him: he's going to throw picks, just the way he plays.
Yes, and finally somebody will finally.
That's the
say
way. But
He has
that
14
does-
picks. which
like
is
I told you,
he
just
has
'cause you
14
throw
picks, which is
picks-
7 more than Dak Prescott. I just want people to know that.
like, and I think I told you a few weeks ago, just because you're throwing a lot of picks doesn't really make you a not good quarterback.
That's
because
what
the
okay,
leading-
that's
the
what they
leading-
said about Tony Romo.
The quarterback that
Tony
leads the
Romo threw an
league.
insane amount of picks, and they said that man was trash.
No,
Even though-
so again, these are people who just want to just make hot takes, just to make hot takes.
And then they said the same thing about Dak Prescott. Oh, he throws a lot of picks, which he
But
really
he doesn't. He
That's
had
what I'm
like
saying.
one
That's why
year.
I'm insane. And that's why people think we're insane as Cowboy fans. No, I'm not going to get on that soapbox.
He
Not gonna
had
get on
one.
that soapbox.
I want to say at least just one bad year. I
This-
think it was last year.
That and this,
Or the year before that.
this
It was one of those
season
years.
alone. This season alone.
But he's always been very conservative with what he does when he throws the ball. He's before y'all brought in Cooper, he was the check down guy,
Yeah.
Deacon Dak.
And then this season alone, he was
I'm
playing.
gonna give you this. Dak Prescott is probably one of the most overhated quarterbacks in the league.
Thank you.
I will give you. She went there. He's one of the most overhated quarterbacks in the league. I will give you that
Thank you.
because I will say that the media coverage that Dak gets, the coverage he gets
They
from the
say
media
he
is not
throws-
fair.
They say he throws an insane amount of picks, and I'm like, he's only got like what 7 this year.
Now I will say there are times where he does have a lot of garbage. Like a lot of his
does
stats
now,
are
first of all,
garbage time stats.
He does pick up at the wrong time.
Yeah,
I'll
he gets
say
a lot of
that.
garbage time stats. I will give you that. But
Like
he's
he
still
d-
overhated.
He picks up at the wrong time.
What the heck is that?
It's Cowboy.
That does not do.
No, it's from it's
That's not Cowboy.
yeah, it's in disguise.
Oh,
It's Cowboy in disguise.
okay. That's why I was like, the heck. But yeah, so you say 1, I'll say 0 for the NFC East. South we go Baker, game manager. I'm gonna just go quickly. Just and you let me know. You just stop me if you disagree. So you got Baker, game manager.
Yes.
Vehicle, game manager.
Yes.
Uh,
Although I will say Derek.
what's the
I will give
what's
Derek
the
Carr
what's
this.
the what's the little short dude in Carolina?
Bryce.
Bryce.
Bryce is a game manager, but I will say this about Bryce. He and we laughed like crazy over this. Bryce Young being having no offensive line. He's saying this. Bryce Young having no offensive line is kind of sad.
It is.
It's very sad.
But again, this is what happens when you get quarterbacks like this. They're like, well, you can move around the pocket so well, so you don't need to really focus on making sure you have somebody protecting you. This is why we've had this issue with Luck, Russ, Bryce,
Jalen,
Lamar,
Michael Vick, even at one point.
Burrow.
Definitely Joe Burrow.
Joe
Man,
Burrow is
how
the,
Joe Burrow got
Joe
to
Burrow
a
is
Super
the
Bowl
new-
with the line he did is crazy.
he's basically the new Andrew Luck.
Oh God, I don't want to see that. I like Joe Burrow. I like Joe Cool.
He's unfortunately the new Andrew Luck because this is the second year in his this is his 4th year in the league, right? That he's been sidelined by an injury for the rest of the season.
I hate it.
So he's played 2 full seasons in 4 years, and it sucks because.
One of them he went to a Super Bowl,
And you know what?
which is good, but
His
at
first
the same
year,
time, it's not sustainable.
The reason why he was injured, that his season ended,
because he didn't have a line.
because the horrible blocking by a guard named Michael Jordan.
Oof. Then who else? Pat. King.
All right, we still in
the
NFC
North.
South.
Okay, in the South.
So missing a team. I got the
the
Bucks.
NFC South.
I got the Bucks, Saints,
Yep.
Panthers.
Yep.
Who am I missing in the South? Bucks, Saints, Panthers. What's the 4th team in the South?
Bucks. But hold on.
Bucks, Saints, Panthers.
Bucks. Oh my gosh. Are we? Are we tweaking? Bucks,
I'm tweaking bad.
the Saints, the Panthers, Falcons. Jesus.
Falcons.
Desmond Ridder, the game manager.
Golly, yeah. Is he even a starter?
I don't even know. That makes it worse.
All right. NFC North. Jordan Love, game manager.
Yeah.
Justin Fields,
Manager.
game manager.
Most of these guys are game managers. Because they're young, don't have enough, and their offensive lines are terrible.
No, bump the offensive line thing because we just talked about Lamar. Well, we can save time, but just talk about the ones that are legit game changers.
Okay.
So Pat,
Yes.
easily.
Yeah. Lamar.
Lamar.
Yep.
I'm iffy on Josh.
Josh.
I think he is though. Josh
Josh. Yeah.
and Joe.
Joe Burrow. Yes.
Those are my four.
Yes.
And I don't put Aaron Rodgers there because Aaron's not playing right now.
Zach
but
Wilson,
when Aaron's
Zach
playing,
Wilson
yes.
is a game.
Zach Wilson is a game sucker.
It sucks. Plus, Tucker doesn't deliver out here.
Falcon, Dak. What are you saying about Dak? Oh, thank you, Falcons. Thank you. But so my biggest issue was the way people in the media were talking about Cam for his take. Yeah, one woman immediately came at his hair. And I'm like, so if you had a take that people didn't like and they came at you for something that's for your appearance immediately, then it would have been immediately a problem.
Yeah.
And it's so funny because these are the people that did the most dogging him have never played in the NFL.
That's typical.
We're talking about Cam Newton,
Typical.
who is a game changer. Was a game changer, I should say. I'm gonna say it this way: Cam Newton is the Allen Iverson of the NFL.
Elaborate.
Who were Cam Newton's wide receivers in 2015? I'll wait. Who was his wide receivers in 2015?
Christian McCaffrey.
No, Christian McCaffrey was like a freshman in college or high school. He may have been in college by 2015. You want to know who his leading receiver was? Ted Ginn.
Oh, it was.
Ted Ginn was his leading receiver.
It was Ted Ginn.
That is literally an ode to Dikembe Mutombo. Or Matt Geiger.
Oh, man. Oh, Lord.
His receivers. He had Jonathan Stewart. So he had receivers. So that'd be like your Eric Snow. He really had no receivers. And his numbers were insane. For not having the weaponry that you see that Pat had in his best stats years. Tom Brady in 2007. The greatest show on turf. How many quarterbacks that had dominant seasons went about it with the tools that Cam had? How many quarterbacks could do what he did with that roster? Maybe Pat. Maybe Pat.
Maybe.
It's not too many.
Sure.
So for media pundits to for media personalities to dismiss his take as if he doesn't have experience is insane. You a Cowboys fan? I'm not. He is though. So yeah, that's my whole thing about that. These media personalities in sports, they're about as bad as the rest of the media.
Was that your knees?
That was my knee. You heard that pop?
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Oh.
41-35.
Oh.
Yeah. Guess what I didn't do?
Ask.
I told you that's my cringe thing of the year. I'm a Seahawks fan.
By the way, I want to get food before we play Madden, which is why I'm kind of ordering my stuff right now.
Cool.
So, but unfortunately, I gotta drive to go get it, so it might take a while.
While you do that, I might go to go to Walmart and go get. Honestly, I gotta sit down and think what the heck I want because I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna start cooking more. Plus, it's a lot more cost efficient too.
Yeah, I need to. I'm gonna do the same, but it's just.
I got a calendar.
It's just I saw. Wait, a what?
A calendar.
You mean a colander?
Tomato. Go ahead, say what you got to say.
No, I just that's what it is.
It's tomato. It's a calendar. Hey, what's rule number 1?
Right.
Uh-huh. Rule number 1. I said I'm a Seahawks fan. All right, what else before we get into this Jonathan Major situation?
You know, I kind of don't want to get into that because I feel like it's just.
You already bookmarked it.
I did?
Yeah, you said we'll get into it later.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, it's too late. You already stuck your foot in the water. Oh, let's talk about this church thing and.
Yeah. So all right.
So let me go back and look at it because what I'm seeing, and unfortunately I didn't get to really do more research on what's going on here, but what I'm seeing,
It's a lot.
it's quite a bit. The Greatest Showman?
What?
This the great? Was that what that was? Hold on. One more thing. Am I tripping?
You might be tripping.
Okay. All right. So when I saw the camels, I immediately thought that it was like Sight and Sound. So
Like
when I
Holy Land.
what is the Holy Land?
You've never been to the Holy Land in Florida.
The heck?
All right. So the Holy Land in Florida is basically a how do I say this? It's a theme park, a religious theme park, essentially. It was. It closed down.
When did it close down?
Huh?
When did it close down?
Years ago.
Oh,
So
I only go to Florida to see my family.
what it was like they had like you could do multiple like you had like it's like Disneyland essentially, but religious. So they had like I remember going there. They had like a praise and worship section where they were singing. They had you could walk around the park. You could see like certain things. They had a baptismal pool. One of the things you could do that I did, me and my mom did, you could take.
Of course, you went with your parents.
You could take baptism, the Lord's Supper with the cast member portraying Jesus. There were multiple cast members who would portray Jesus, and it was kind of weird, but it was also like I'm just here for my parents kind of thing. But yeah, they had.
Was there any roller coasters?
No. It was walking the whole time. They had a fountain that synced up to music, like in Vegas. But they had one of the things you could do. You could have a Last Supper with Jesus. You could at the end of the night they had a that I didn't go to. They had not even at the end of the night. Throughout it, they had stories that they would portray, like do stage plays of different stories. Like one of them, they did women in the Bible. So they did the woman who washed Jesus' feet with her hair. They did the I think they did the prostitute Rahab. No,
Yeah.
They did that. They did something. They did another one. Right?
I just thought of something. And the funny thing is, if I said it, somebody in the house would probably know what I was talking about.
What is it?
I'm not gonna say it.
Well, they had that, and then at the end of the night,
It has something to do with Rahab though.
they at the end of the night they had I guess the crucifixion story,
Yeah.
and at the end of it, I guess they said when he ascended and emerged, they said like the train of whatever robe he was wearing was so long that it kept coming in, and then I didn't go to it. I didn't have that kind of time. I didn't have that kind of time. I was like, I just didn't want to go to it.
All right. So
But the camels in church are crazy.
no, because we went.
Live
We went-
camels in a church is nuts.
Okay. So
I get you're trying to tell a story.
so
but live
okay. So I
camels,
will
come
say
on.
it wasn't a church. It was a theater.
That
This is.
that is.
Are
a
we
mega
sure
church.
this is a church?
That's a mega. It's got to be a mega.
Dog, it's built like a theater. That's built like a theater.
Mega churches are built
Dog,
like theaters.
you
mega
can't-
church.
you're
Our
not
mega
gonna-
church is not built. Most mega churches built like theaters.
This looks like a legitimate theater.
Yeah. It's a mega church in Texas. I think allegedly.
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 So this could be a theater, as far as we know. This could be a religious theater, just like we went to Sight and Sounds.
Where is there a religious theater is wild.
We just went to one.
What?
Sight and Sounds.
Who? What do you mean we? Who's we?
Me, my mother, my aunt, her, my uncle, my cousins.
Hang on. Let me look this up. Huh? Church? Was it church?
Just look at Sight and Sounds theater.
Hang on. Texas.
No, they don't have a Sight and Sounds in
Oh,
Texas.
hang on. Let me.
But
me,
it
let me-
could be
let me
something
finish this.
similar.
Let me finish this. Let me finish it. So it was all right. So this is according to Cron.com. Cron.com.
What does it say?
All right. Dallas area megachurch faces backlash for opulent Christmas show. Prestonwood Baptist Church.
Okay,
This
so
is
now
this
we
year.
now we can confirm it's a church.
Prestonwood Baptist Church's lavish holiday display
What's the name of
first
the
went
church?
viral and drew widespread criticism last year. Prestonwood Baptist Church.
Prestonwood.
Prestonwood.
I'm going to the website.
The clip shows drummers with full-body LED outfits soaring through the air, attached to cables, moving up and down suspension. Dozens of dancers dressed in bright red outfits perform tightly choreographed routines. Neon lights and dancing. Look at that.
It's kind of tough.
I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of tough. As of Friday, 1.2 million. Many comments focus on the church's tax exempt and no taxes, just vibes. One user commented.
Assumptions, but yeah.
Yeah. Somebody wrote,
It's
yeah.
all- so
somebody
here's
wrote,
my thing
yeah,
with that.
this doesn't feel right.
It's
Somebody
always
wrote
the
that.
people who never are there. That's always got something to say.
But,
I'm gonna use a line for Chris Brown. I can't see how you hate beside. Blah, 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 blah. I can't see how you can hate from outside the club. You can't even get in. Say hey. For the victory that's sure to be, for NSU here to fight, and we will fight for the green and gold alma mater. We pledge our loyalty. Say hey for the victory. Say hey, hey, hey. For NSU we'll fight. Fight team, fight on to victory for NSU.
Now win a football game.
Yo, shut up!
I'm not wrong.
Shut up!
I'm not wrong. I will refuse to
Oh,
be
those
wrong.
are fighting words.
I will refuse to be wrong.
Oh gosh, you're not. That's the problem.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. Ooh, Lord.
1,000
So here's my thing.
Again, live camels. So live. Retracting my last statement. Live camels in a church is crazy.
So
It's
I'm
insane.
going to.
They've
add
also
some
held.
more-
They've also been doing it for the last 25 years.
Okay, so what's the problem?
It's still.
There's a church. Matter of fact, there's a church in the area out here that does Christmas plays every year.
No, not a. That's not a. Okay, it's a Christmas play. That's an event.
Okay.
That's like WrestleMania. That's the WrestleMania Christmas plays. Which
Okay.
Is great, which is nuts. You don't need to do all. Look, I believe.
I'm gonna.
I believe. Like, look.
Why
look,
can't
okay,
we do it if everybody else can do it?
So this is from.
It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it.
Look. The church was not saying they believe Jesus deserved the best. Jesus deserves the best.
I agree.
Which no, I can't even. I agree too. Yes, he deserves the best.
So why
But
not do
he
it
does-
up?
He deserves the best, but he doesn't. Well, I guess he does need your best. Well, he wants your best.
Okay. So if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna make sure it's as big as possible. So it's
Like, look at what the fuck. Look at this.
Honestly, if I were in
think it takes
Texas-
all, I don't think it takes all that.
if I were in Texas,
Also, bringing
I'd go see it.
Just bringing live camels is just nuts. What are you doing?
if I were in Texas, I'd go see it. Danny, you should go see it since you're in Texas.
Live sheep walking. What are we doing?
We saw live sheep. They had live sheep. I want to say they had live camel. They had horses. They had we
50,000
literally
runners
watched
across the
we
street,
literally
yeah.
watched a donkey take a dump on the stage.
Yeah, that's crazy. Wow. That's wrong.
No, we didn't watch it. We smelt it.
I'm just saying. Look, my thing is like, look. Maybe it's because I'm at where I'm at right now. Maybe it's because I've been in church.
I don't see a problem with it.
I'm not saying I have a problem with it. I don't have a problem with
You don't have a problem with the people that don't even go to church. Have a problem with it. It's
it.
hilarious. to me.
No, it's not even that I don't have a problem with it. It's the fact that I think it's a bit much. You don't need to do all that to give Jesus your best. You don't.
Oh, why not?
That's like the one bishop that shouts and backflips every Sunday. Like
Right.
it doesn't take all
Backflips
that.
is wild.
It doesn't
Because
take.
most preachers that I know are not doing backflips. Then again, most preachers that I know are at least 30.
If there's a preacher,
And I don't know too
There is
many.
a preacher
How many
somewhere-
30-years do you know are doing backflips?
There is a preacher somewhere who gets really into a sermon, and when a praise break breaks out, he's done a backflip. He hasn't told anybody
When
about
you find it, let me
But
know.
there's somewhere out there. There's somebody who's been so into it they just broke one out to see if they could do it.
When you find it, let me know, because ain't no way.
Backflips, it's kind of great. I may have exaggerated there. I'll take that one.
So how much are I want to know how much are these things?
But yeah, no, it's
Because clearly this has to be some money, because where are you getting camels from?
yes, like because that's what I'm saying. That's why it's crazy. Because
No, my issue is not
and
crazy.
this is why I
it's just
can
where
see
you getting them from.
This is why I can see the point about people say what's all the money coming from? You know what I mean?
Well, the money's coming from the people that are coming to see it.
I know, but still,
Hi, we're in a capitalist society.
it is a high capitalist society. It's
The
just,
money's coming from the paying customer.
it's just the paying customers is crazy. I mean, although it's not.
It's a
inaccurate.
play.
It's
You
not
get,
inaccurate.
these people are not doing. That's a lot of time you got to take into doing this stuff,
Look,
and these people
I'm
are
just-
making money off of it, and as they should, because I don't think you ever have you ever been involved in a play?
I'm not a good actor.
Me neither, but I
I'm
was
more
involved.
I'm more of a documentarian.
I've been involved with Bye Bye Birdie and Annie, and then Night of One Nights, where I actually met Billy, and it's not easy.
Yeah, I'm more of a.
And those were just
I'm
high
more-
school level
I'm more of a documentarian.
musicals. So then you're talking about professional level musicals. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure tickets were probably about $60 to $100. So yeah, the stuff is coming. The money's coming in well. Even Satin Sounds has like a streaming service.
It's
No, I will say though, Sight and Sounds was dope. It was definitely dope. It was worth the experience. So I'm not even mad about that. Will the service be live stream? Yes, press live. Hold on a second. So it's on YouTube. They live stream on YouTube. I wonder if the place on YouTube.
I'm not watching all that.
I just want to
Hello,
see.
this is Jack Graham, and welcome to the Preston.
I didn't ask.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
His name's Jack.
No, it's just how he sounds. You think
34.
Hillsong's going under with all the preachers getting caught up in infidelities?
No.
That's what I figured. That's what I figured.
Mega churches get away with a lot more.
They really do.
Nope. All their stuff is sermons. I was hoping they'd have it up here so I could see what is going on there. But yeah, this is a huge church. Where are they at?
Dallas.
Dallas.
They have three campuses, so kind of
So,
like
yeah.
House of Hope.
They're in Texas, so
Kinda like
they're,
House of
they're again. So
Probably
the
strongly
answer, I
conservative.
guess, that answers more of your question of was it worth it? Does it take all this? Yes, they're in Texas.
I don't know. I mean,
So yeah, I'm not.
I don't think it's.
I don't see.
I'm just saying. I don't think it needs all that to tell the story. I don't think it needs all that. Dancers, brothers in neon.
Did you not see? Did you not see? What's the preacher my mama like up in Chicago?
Bryant?
No, not Bryant. It's a preacher up in Chicago, and I think people had more problem with his play than this because a lot of it was like not very. It was in the church, and wasn't a lot of the stuff they were doing was like
More secular than
Yeah.
than-
this scene. I don't think a lot of what I just saw in the video didn't really come off as secular. Like they were in
I don't
there
know.
dancing to
Neon-
like
I don't
Nicki
know.
Minaj and type stuff.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Neon drummer.
So
Neon
if
drum-
it came down to camels and stuff,
Both are.
and
Put it this way, both are crazy.
I'd rather go see that
Both are crazy.
because I like musicals.
Not crazy, but
I like musicals that really do it up. So that might be something that I would be interested in.
both are kind of insane.
I don't know. It's just me though.
Both are kind of insane. Like
How long we into this?
just preach the word. That's all I need. That's all I'm at. That's where I'm at in life in my faith walk.
But here's the thing.
You know
so,
what I mean?
and I think that's what makes it very interesting because
That's where I'm at.
you have those people that just want
Like, just tell me a story.
Just bring it to me straight. So you have people like that. Some people like the glitz and glamour. That's why you have like the preachers that be coming in with like the all done up, like the whole get up, looking like
I would
the
say
king on the east.
Like I say this, the most lavish thing we did that I can remember. We had our pastor was preaching about the tabernacle, right? So we had pillars on the thing, right?
Assault.
Huh?
Assault.
Let me finish. There were pillars, right, built, and curtains hung up and all that other stuff.
Mhm.
Rearranged the whole sanctuary so he could preach it, and we had and each one he got dressed in like I assume it was his doctoral robes, like as he was going through. He
Yeah.
was portraying the priest while he was preaching about it.
Yeah.
It wasn't a skit. It was more like he was preaching the sermon
Yeah.
while giving a demonstration. That's like the biggest thing I can remember. But other than that, like we're having a play today, which is in an hour and a half. That
What's the
I'm-
play?
A
About?
Christmas play, liturgical arts. But I don't like plays. I've just reached that point in my life. It's just not my thing.
And that's
Theater
cool.
is just not my thing. You know.
I mean, I was in a play at church.
It's just
I was King
not my
Herod.
thing.
I told her to delete it, but she didn't. And then their bishop decides to laugh at me.
No, he didn't laugh at you. No, he didn't laugh at you. Oh, that's That's foul.
And I got to see him at Wash Night, bro.
That's foul. Man, you better fry him.
No, it's all good though. Shout out to
Oh.
her. He's cool people, man.
That's
No,
I'm
this
laughing at you. That's crazy.
I kind of laughed at it too.
Oh.
Crazy part is I don't remember doing this.
Oh man.
This was 2016, so anything after 2020 seems like 10 years ago.
It does. Oh my god.
So I'm like, the Velveteen Dream has no memory of this.
The Dream has no memory of this. It's wild. Speaking of people who maybe ruin their careers,
Oh, nice transition.
um,
Let's actually get somebody with some like factual information before we
Yeah.
talk about this, because the one
very
thing I don't
unfortunate,
like to
though.
do is go to somebody who wants to put their own spin on things.
it was very
Because-
unfortunate. Honestly,
Crazy thing is, I've never watched any of these movies.
Creed 3 is good.
I've never seen a single Creed in my life.
Neither have I. I only watched Creed 3 because somebody said the ending fight was like an anime fight, and I watched it, and it was.
I'm
So
watching
I solely
one
watched Creed.
over this break. I'm watching one movie,
So
and that's the movie that's the movie that is basically a parody of that girl from this year.
what girl was that?
I forget what her name was. Carly Russell.
What movie?
They made a spoof of Carly Russell on Tubi. So while you're out, I'm probably gonna watch that movie.
Oh no, I'm not leaving. I'm gonna be here.
You said you had to go get your food.
Oh wait, today? Oh, you're gonna watch that now?
I don't know. I'll probably watch it tonight when I go to bed. So this is about him possibly not getting jail time. So let me hold on
He's
to
not
that.
gonna get it. He's not gonna get jail.
Yeah, I didn't think
He's not gonna.
the. I mean the crime. So the two crimes that he got convicted of.
Were misdemeanors.
One was a
Well,
misdemeanor, and the other one was more like an
like a
infraction.
warning. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna try CNN, but CNN is already starting off on the wrong way. So a New York jury on Monday found actor Jonathan Majors guilty of assault and harassment of his former girlfriend during a domestic dispute. Majors, a rising star who has appeared in Disney's Marvel franchise in Creed 3, was convicted Monday of one count of reckless assault in the third degree and a non-criminal charge of harassment as a violation. So, shout out to Nate the lawyer. He basically broke down all four of his charges.
And what did he say?
So
What
he
did
was
he say?
he was charged with 4 charges.
Uh-huh.
The two that he was convicted of was reckless assault in the third degree.
Right.
So reckless assault in the third degree is basically you don't have any malintent,
Right.
but because of your actions, it could be looked at as reckless and you cause harm. The non-criminal charge was the harassment was basically being annoying. It's just an annoyance. It's just an annoyance charge.
He got that.
He got that, which again was not going to carry anything, but maybe a small fine.
Nah, it's
It's basically a parking
I'm trying to
ticket.
think of the situation, but it's like, how is he being annoying? But I don't want to look that far.
Yeah.
into it.
So it's basically like you're being annoying.
Really. Sure.
The other ones were with assault charges where you had to say he was what kind of sale with malintent. So that would mean that would be one of the charges where you say he struck her or something like that.
Right.
Which I think the thing that got him the third degree charge
The
was
shove of him into the car
Yeah.
before he took off.
right.
Fair.
It's fair. Now, the fact that not Netflix, but MCU fired
Firing
him
him was extreme.
is wild when you think about what's their name that is still part of the MCU.
Well, he's not. No, he's part of the DCU,
Well,
which is DC.
oh, you're right. My fault.
And I know you're talking about Ezra Miller.
Ezra Miller.
Yeah.
And I actually have it streamed on my personal channel where I read some of the stuff that they were doing.
And what they were doing was nuts,
It,
which is an understatement.
like if what is being accused of them,
It's
they're
like cult shit.
That and some
Was it
like
not-
some
was it not like cult stuff?
grooming.
Yeah, so like
It was a lot of grooming, cult stuff, and it was insane.
It's something.
It was some.
So
it
let-
was definitely along the lines of Epstein,
So like,
without the island.
is it is self
So
is it self-esteem? Because I'm wondering. I don't look. We like celebrities.
I
We-
don't.
Let me finish. Let me clarify. We like people who perform arts and stuff,
Yes,
right?
that I can do with.
Okay. So, like me, I enjoy Rhea Ripley, right? But if Rhea Ripley wanted me to join a cult, like if she wanted me to join the Judgment Day, and the Judgment Day is this cult that does insane things, I'm not joining that.
No,
I don't care what kind of power she's gorgeous, she's beautiful, and engaged.
she fine.
Yeah, like it's crazy. But like, yeah, I'm not saying I will do anything for that. I'm not. No, that's nuts. So it can't be. I'm wondering where
The West has fallen.
Yes, I'm wondering where the West, mostly the West, because I don't see people overseas doing this
The West.
selectively in certain places where they're falling into this wave of obsession where it's like, I will do anything for this person. Like Slenderman. It's so much so for the West. We're doing it for people who don't even exist. For example, that one girl who killed her friend because Slender Man told her to do it. Yeah.
I hate it here.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that.
I hate it here.
No, this place there's something wrong with us. There's something wrong with the West when that's acceptable behavior. But it's weird. Like so I saw this one video of Taylor Swift. People watch the Taylor Swift movie. I think you may have seen the same one, where they're in the theater, the music's playing, and they're like people down front in a circle, like dancing in a circle.
Uh-huh.
Have you seen that video?
Say it again.
It was a Taylor Swift during the Taylor Swift movie. They were while it was playing, there were people down front dancing in a circle. They were like teenage girls dancing in a circle in the Taylor Swift movie.
Was it like a mosh pit? Was this like a very soft version of a mosh pit?
I don't know, but I will say this.
I've been
I
in
will say
concerts
this.
with mosh pits. I've
In
never
another
been in one.
universe, Taylor Swift and Beyonce are cult leaders. Actually,
You
let me
couldn't,
break
you couldn't
this.
convince me
In
that they're
this
not
universe,
now.
in this universe, Beyonce and Taylor Swift are cult leaders.
Being a
Two
part
sides
of
of
a
the same coin.
beehive, a swishy.
Swift, yeah, I never. Shut up. I know what you tried to make me do, and you. But
No, you're gonna say swishy.
No, I'm not.
You're gonna say it.
No, I'm not.
They're swishies.
No, I'm saying you were gonna make me say it, and you
They're
was gonna try and
swishies.
get me to say it, and you weren't gonna do it.
You can say it. They're swishies. You can call them swishies. That's what they are. They know they're swishies. Who was it? You got the beehive. You got the swishies. What are these other weird fan bases?
Lil Uzi Vert's fan base,
Who-
NBA
They're just,
YoungBoy's
they're,
fan
they're
base,
just devil worshippers.
Playboy Cardi's fan base.
Playboy Cardi still has a fan base.
I don't know.
Like, why? What is a Playboy Cardi?
I don't know.
Oh, the Barbs. There it is. The Barbs.
Yeah.
They're all weird.
Here, turn this one. I don't want to see Terry Bollea.
Nobody wants to see Terry Bollea.
So what else is there? Give me what else?
No, that was only season 1. That was only season 2 that we
Oh,
were looking at.
yeah,
That's
give
why.
Me, give me Austin Rock.
I was like,
Let me see it.
okay.
Brock Kurt. Austin, is that Austin Rock?
Yep.
Yeah, give me Austin Rock.
I was like, okay, I feel like we're missing something here. I'm probably going to go back and watch that Hidden Treasures with AJ was hosting the show. Tomorrow is the free day for that group of fired talent.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah.
Tomorrow,
the
today's
90
night.
days.
Yeah,
They're 90
tomorrow's
days.
the end of the 90 days.
Right.
Well,
So I heard somebody
should say
say
that
I heard
happens-
somebody say Nick Nemeth is the devil. I don't think so either. He's a better stand-up comedian.
Honestly, I'm
No,
over.
I've
I'm
heard-
over. I'm
I've heard-
over the entire
I've
angle.
heard it. I've heard his.
I'm over the angle now.
I've heard his comedy. It's really good. He was on this thing called.
I'm over the whole angle of
Yeah.
who this person is. Honestly, because the thing is, people are thinking it's Adam Cole, but I'm like, Adam's
Injured.
not going to be ready for anytime soon. And speaking of which, prayers up to Charlotte, who's going to be out for at least 9 months. She has basically torn the entire leg.
I just saw somebody say. I didn't just see someone. I saw a video. Yeah, I saw a tweet yesterday that said the Cowboys and the Eagles fighting for the #1 spot in the NFC East, like Austin and Rock were, and they had the video of they had the My Way video. Where
Oh
it's like,
gosh,
just
no.
one more. But I was like, yeah, totally. Just
The rivalry no one wants.
do it my way. Here, I'm doing the pod right now. I'll call you in a bit. All right.
Owen McCown.
Um,
Wait a second.
what does that say?
Golly, we're old.
What if you all the Frisco Bowl starting QBs are the no, they're not.
Owen McCown and Cole Pennington.
Why are they both wearing green? Why is
Well,
is
that's
no? I know that's Marshall.
that's Chad.
I know, but why did they both?
Is that Luke or Josh? Oh, that's Josh.
So they both went to the same schools.
No, because Nick is Cats.
Let me see. Move it here.
So, yeah. So Cole and Chad went to the same school.
Yeah, Marshall.
Owen McCown is at UTSA. I don't know what this is.
Josh McCown.
This is Josh McCown, but I don't know what school he's at.
That's what I'm about to find out. Because the UTSA is a Roadrunners. I forget that football's on that bowl season right now.
Oh yeah, any games on that's worth watching?
Well, ODU blew a lead on Monday.
How unfortunate.
Luke went to Texas A&M.
That's Josh though.
No, Luke McCown went to Texas A&M. He went to Sam Houston State.
Oh, isn't that a D2 school or a FBS?
They're the
FCS school?
Bearcats,
Okay, that's why it says Cats.
and they're in Conference USA.
Speaking of children, Frank Gore's son is
Yeah,
going into the draft, and
yes.
the only difference between him and Frank Gore is he has locks.
Wow. I heard.
He looks just like Frank. There's an article on ESPN now. Was Frank Gore the last NFL running back?
No. What kind of a question? I know what they mean.
I
I know what
completely
they
understand
mean.
what they mean
I know what they mean. But
because we've been talking. The conversation's been going on for all year about the disrespect the position has been receiving because of pay, and really there's no. Oh, matter of fact, that game is Tuesday. No, that game happened. That game was yesterday. UTSA and Marshall. That happened yesterday.
Michigan gets notice of alleged football violations.
What violation now?
Has received a notice of allegations from the NCAA regarding alleged violations by the football staff during the COVID-19 recruiting dead period. Jim Harbaugh faces a level 1 violation for allegedly not cooperating with or misleading NCAA investigators about the alleged violations. Michigan also faces 4 level 2. They might get the death penalty. Actually, no, that's.
I keep telling you,
They wouldn't get the. They're
this
not
is
going to get the
Harbaugh's last 1 or 2 games in the NCAA. He's about to pull a Pete Carroll.
They might get the death penalty. No,
He's
they
pulling
won't
a Pete
get the death
Carroll.
penalty.
No, Michigan might go through the USC issue.
Michigan.
Because remember, after Pete left,
Yeah.
USC really went downhill until Lincoln Riley came and made him
Michigan,
Oklahoma Junior.
I was gonna say Michigan. Michigan makes too much money for
I
that.
still don't like Lincoln Riley.
Buckner's going. Tyler Buckner, tied quarterback. Tyler Buckner's going to go transfer to play lacrosse. No, he's not gonna play football anymore.
Hey, shout out to him.
He's gonna go back to Notre Dame to play lacrosse. So, yeah.
When I say dummy, you say yeah.
What's today? So tomorrow, South Florida and Syracuse play tomorrow, and and then Georgia Tech and UCF play on Friday.
I think Mercedes on her way back. Or Sasha. I think Sasha's on her way back. I think that the asking price that she was asking TK for was too much.
I don't know. I thought she would stick around on the Indies more. To be fair.
Could they pay her what she was asking for?
Not on the Indies. I just thought she would stay in Japan a little bit more.
I don't think they could have asked. I don't think they could pay what she was asking for. That's the issue. It's not too many people that can pay what she's asking for. And I mean, look, she's worth every penny if you ask me.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's just unfortunate. Utah Northwestern. The big games don't start the big teams don't play until Wednesday, which is Virginia Tech and Tulane, North Carolina, West Virginia, Louisville, USC, and then Texas A&M, Oklahoma State. That's on the 27th. Then Arizona, Oklahoma, they play on the 28th. Friday is Oregon State, Michigan, Missouri, and Iowa, Missouri and Ohio State. And then Ole Miss and Penn State on the 30th. And then before you know it, it'll be January 1st. The Fiesta Bowl is Liberty and Oregon. The Quest Bowl is Wisconsin LSU. Iowa, Tennessee in the Citrus Bowl. Then the Rose Bowl, it's Alabama and Michigan. And then the Sugar Bowl, Texas and Washington. All to determine a national championship.
There we go.
Yep. Anyway.
That's all I got, dog.
That's all I got. I'm going to go order this food because
I'm
your
going
boy is starving.
cry about nothing but spilled milk.
There's no use crying over that.
Huh?
There's no use crying over that.
Why not?
Aesthetics.
That's that D's.
Yeah. Anyway,
Oh, goodness.
let's go get some food, and then I'll meet you back here for Madden 07. Sober.
Ooh.
Right?
Peace, love, Pop Tarts. Oh. Y'all got to see the first-hand experience of me being old. Peace, love, Pop Tarts.